Oh, yeah.
So this is about Onyamaze. And the next artist we have, he is a teacher, creative writer, poet, MC, and an editor. He goes by the name. What's the name?
Nana Adakwa.
Nana Adakwa.
Yo.
Nice.
An amazing woman today.
Charlie, make her read the woman own and make her at least I get some more. You see why is for my chance like that? She says,
sorry, please, I give it to you. Why?
I've been waiting for this since last year.
Okay. Please read.
I go by
read.
She says I go by the name of Ekia Goldin. In my 20s, legal assistant by profession, a writer, a model, and a mental health advocate. So that's Ekia Goldin. Thank you very much.
Okay. Today, what is your wine?
Charlie, Goldin never goes without a wine.
I didn't see it.
But you're on mute though. Thank you very much.
Okay, so it's a Miss connection, okay?
Yes.
All right. So we are starting with the man who said Onya Saubertan Bibia. Onya.
Yo, Amaze.
Yeah.
Charlie, so what do you have for us as your first performance?
Onia, what do you want? Ofiam apian yes so they count honama ekeka nipa onye sumye udi utitu ni su bebre a wo pega wadamfuko be eni medi wo yawo ase yawada ye na woda ntisro nipa leja isa nipa obo sia ochi na obi abete se wo de kai nti minua etoda na nhye wa membo bosia no minsi da se we jaini knu ya ama wadani suja osi we shi obi fofra owo sika behwa branti a oti ni sio sa bofra wan le se be mensu kohwe kofi kisi wo areko krani sent se kremoni ni buta na koma hu ye tum manye fita ya ye na koma buti se adi anke shi fita jai sama inestro ni obe wo opewe bi wa bro na so menum wo obe se obo edi hwamo ni me anka ye humisi ma ye betie to menti ase pati ni sudo wo de so ma na chenisika obe sanso ati uchobo papa ye ne den boni die ye ni koko he me si ni pa ye bad ti e be ya asro nipa. In case you don't know, the name is Amaze, poetically poised. Maybe I mean, send me a sanction to be friendly. Or we need listen. Me come be Janine, send me Cordana, Jibia, Suma, me mine. For sure, I'm since you are on your time, say Janine, Sebe, Kanaka, Quinty, Eja, any framing, nature, and fine. You did use your night also yet that so we are Miss Rome count, ya but fine. We be some for him from your phone yet. And I found who be intended. About so brave do I in whom you're yet who do I don't know share you but that's so thing I ya dani akwa ye safo a edi buma na yera ye de kana ye gusu bobosia Yaka na yede pema kuya ya bwana se ya ke kitwa proye keta se ye ne yo to hia o mana ye shi na do na ya e she okra won person be boa wunia o de twan o ebre obi se e mobo nso ye no crack amaze.
Charlie. Charlie, give that for Amaze. Amaze. You know, one thing about Amaze is Amaze can be on stage for 30 minutes, and for 30 minutes, he will get you cracking up. He'll get you laughing. He'll get your ribs cracking. Charlie, you might go home with stomach aches. Wow. I don't know how he does it, but every time, Charlie, dope like that. And it's only Amaze who can do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. One of the finest in the country. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Arguably, his poems have traveled farther than any poet I know in Ghana here. For real. No joke. Charlie, salute. Salute. Thank you so much. All right. So we'll come back to you again.
That's it. Papa ya. Now so boni ya coco. Oh, the network wasn't really cool, but amazed. He's amazing, in fact. So you're winning.
Half God, half amazing.
So we are moving on to our finest lady, Ekia Godin.
Lady in red, what's up? Kindly unmute and let's vibe. Red Riding Hood.
Call me Red Riding Hood. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I'm good. Okay. So my first poem is titled Shattered.
Okay.
And I asked one of the moderators to put up the picture. Exactly. Yeah, perfect. Do you guys get to see it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So let me give you a little background story as to what inspired me to write this poem. So this poem is basically, as like I said, it's called Shattered. And I feel like we as a people, we have been shattered by the truth, shattered by propaganda. For example, the media uses misleading information, to promote falsity in this world. So somehow our minds has been infiltrated with lies. And this poem urges us to be woke, to stay vigilant, and to always read in between the lines to recognize the truth for ourselves. So, Shattered, let's go. As the sky bruised to black and the noon swept through the delta, the day turned into night. I sat in the dark, my eyes captivated by the news of this paper. Good story, good brains, good perceptions, good connections, just plain good tales. In its beauty and splendor, in its simplicity and innocence, in its tenderness, I glazed through the papers, watching it burn in flames, like a burning furnace. The truth has been devoid of its meaning, selling us an illusion, far from its verity, losing its validity. Sitting quietly and observing, I asked myself, where is the lie? There was nothing left but a rib in between the lines, a thin line between the truth and the lie. Lies, the lie, shattered.
I beg, repeat that last line again. That last line. Yeah.
A thin line between the truth and the lie. Lies, the lie.
Shattered.
Charlie, shattered. And that was deep. That was a very deep line. It gets you thinking, Charlie, and you can relate it to a lot of things in life. And the way she's in red with the red lipstick, I know tonight, I felt tonight it's all going to be love, Charlie. But this one shattered my brain small,
I don't disappoint. Hold on to the next ones, okay?
I trust you. All right, nice one. Thank you so much, Charlie. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
thank you, Ekia Godin. All right, thank you.
Okay, so that was from Godin. We are moving on to the MC, a poet, a writer, and an editor. Nana Adakwa.
Yes,
All right.
let me mention before he comes in. Let me mention, as you are feeling the vibes, kindly use the chat box to send in love. Yeah. All right. Nice. Thank you, Nana.
All right. Thank you. Amaze had an amazing performance, Charlie. And Golden too, Charlie, was golden. The performance was golden.
A golden performance.
A golden performance. All right. So you see, we live in a world where people are looking for that perfect picture, and everybody think he's the one or she's the one to move with, and they have named the person Mr. Right. Actually, I don't know Mr. Right, so I'm also searching for Mr. Right. So in case you come across Mr. Right, you let me know, or Mrs. Right, you let me know. So I'm doing a poem titled Mr. Right versus the Right Man. And this is how it goes. In a world of pretense, where do we find Mr. Right? At the right, where no one is left, or at the left, where no one is right? Or maybe he's just an illusion that comes at night. Some call him the perfect match. Others also call him the man with ghosts, though he had not played any match. No wonder some people are desperate about finding him, while others are also waiting with vim. See, while others are waiting, make sure you don't waste time. The question is, instead of waiting for that man, why not prepare yourself for the right man? There is no need to read about Mr. Right from any book. It's not about the sex positions or the food you cook. See, do not dress to show that you are worth having. Rather, dress to draw men closer to your Father in heaven. Work on improving your life and never stop learning. Because the bell never rings for change lesson, but the lessons of life keep changing. Be like the prize. Do not be in a competition. Just stay cool. Because prizes do not compete, but runners do. Like the magnet, attract the one who is responsible and repel those who are not capable. Until then, you know that Mr. Right is the picture everyone wishes to have, but the right man is the real gift sent from above. So chill, be patient, and remain faithful, for in his time, he makes everything beautiful. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much. Charlie, nice piece right there.
Yeah.
Like,
thank you.
I don't know why you didn't add counseling to your bio, but I feel
I'm not a counselor, please.
But you should be considerate. Charlie, dope. Thank you so much, bro.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Nice. So just went by with the first week of performances. So let's see what they have next for us in the second round. All right.
All right. Today, the combination is super. We are going back to the man who amazes us. Amaze, your second performance.
Thank you, Fumwa. Katre me se wuni jata kuma henchen faswo ne den. Se wuni akukudra hini enfatao intrache si fem ise ye obedi eni menye yechi o hini odi echi otesa bofra echi se kesie na ede sha henchan cause no your hene nti ahini enye wa beti na wakoma. Yes, I could pim be pa be yes and a moma. Now so send me guni dream empire a beman quan. Sana bo Friday without conda. And so I could drone to your conjure mine or catch a Goliath any day. Make out TB with you one man pity. Hey, I can't send Kessie. Mrs. So cry no him, no crown accordion, so now I share a comma. Until I say quatre quada deja, who see the amount to man. And I brewan so beshiase, but modern agent poma. Uhufu nya agent kwanso bewu sorry, or bani when you womb, and so one cassa woman they call if he's a ferry. I think I'll bet sure letted it be do now a worry. Or bomber for who are 1 hour what say we could do? I feel I'll see it too. There be a hunenge. School. Just say what born. There be on born. You are born saying, assembling you with strum our trunk pass. Assembly. Radia when you're mobile, Wakoma Bepoto, Tina Untini consent Pacano, Tina Dishi Nam Femina Quate Ponco. Why, let's say Wakoma Yaru Yakukuju, Wakoma Yari Amana, who say Jata. Through why am I call no dear your bony deal Biama, so what member danema, or snow supansu, so jatani, so be cana, what cow how, baby a more strofa or tra, why they bet me be so boomra, so boomwa will be a boom, so Kima will be a chair. He said, when buna, when boomwa will bet chair, your born and say, come back by a book, did he man a hot tunnel? He said, your hennepe and I a yamano. Tima when in your day now for day yet day. He boom one bonfian no be and sell. And fast all your fan. I'm a best throw now, so men throw one we were saying, I'll be here. The account, say, Marcus, he sounds like the Anobe, one of Patria, I'll be here. One who here, how we are born with that. It will be mono news monuna. Ike kabuame, I'm a bache buche, now so in fact, can you send this? I found we have the share no need your blade. The sing your two monos to sing bones. The book one man can say ye, I say yes.
This is a boy man can say yeah. Boy, yeah, I can say that. Yes.
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 Half man, half amazing. I'm going
Great,
to
great,
amazing.
great.
Charlie. Dude. You know, anytime I get bored, I think I'll need to visit our YouTube channel and go back to this to this session. Charlie, brilliant. I don't know how Amaze does this, Charlie. Stuff you see, Ehalakasa, you have different. I don't know where they all came from. Different human beings, Charlie, from different planets, all assembled.
From different
It's
planets.
Amaze. So somebody was asking, so where has Amaze been? Where has Amaze been? Charlie, why you go lost like that?
Oh, I've been around. Yes, I was doing. I was doing my national service. I graduated last year.
Oh, congratulations!
I just completed last month, so now I'm very free.
Now you're back, like you're back in the game for real.
Well, you are going to see more from me, more videos, more.
Nice. So with that said, then I suppose you're working on some projects.
Yes. Maybe I'll try and give you my last poem is the new work that I'll be dropping.
Wow. Wow. Charlie. I can't wait. Brilliant stuff. So you've been missed and you've also been missing and all, but I'm glad you are back in the game and all. And one thing I sometimes wonder is, you see your style, you don't have it a lot within our circles or within the poetry fraternity in Ghana, yeah. So are you seeking to do something about it? Having some people you want to train to impart your kind of style into them?
For now, to be very honest, I don't think, to be very honest with myself, they say honesty is the best policy. To be very honest with myself, I don't think I know enough or I've done enough to train someone, So until like I do enough, I think I'm not ready to.
So the question is, when is enough? Because if you are chasing enough, you never get enough. So I'll disagree with you on that.
Okay.
The little you think you have, you think it's little, which looks very big in our eyes. I think when you start sharing, a lot of people need that little you perceive to be little, but very huge. You understand me? So I beg, stop chasing enough, because you will never get to enough. Yeah, you never get to enough. I beg. All right, so I beg you think about it. Yeah, we please. Charlie, thank you so much. I'm glad to have your feel again. All right. So Efumwa, so Amaze will come back to you. Thank you so much for that brilliant piece you shared.
Okay, before I move on to our next performance, Amaze, please drop your social media handles in the chat bottom so that anybody who wants to follow you or follow your works can do so. Okay, so moving on from the amazing man, we are going to the man that Natty thinks he should be a consultant. Nana Dako.
All right, thank you once again. So I will start with the line from Amaze. I'll open my second poem with the line from Amaze. He said, Wakoma yare nsu uhia akukudro. Wakoma yare uhia akukudro. So I'm doing something about love, and I think a lot of people are sick. So we need akukudro. Myself, I need akukudro.
Yourself, thank you for confessing. Thank you. Go on.
Yeah. You need akukudro.
But Natty can attest to that. Natty can attest. All right, so this is the mystery of love. That's what I'm doing. The mystery of love.
Nice.
Those who don't believe in love call it a mere history, because how we fall in love remains a mystery. See, love is more than the sum of attractions two people share. Love is a gift that troops in and out like breathing air. The coming of love cannot be questioned in any way. And the departure of love means love didn't have any reason to stay. So if you find yourself in love with someone who does not love you, understand that love didn't choose to rest in the person's heart. So be cool. If you find someone else in love with you, toward whom you find no love, feel honored, but gently refuse the gifts you cannot return or have. However, if both fall in love and love chooses to leave, there is a reason. Do not force to reclaim it. No, love has its own season. It has its own time for coming and going. You cannot bribe or coerce it into staying. If it chooses to leave your heart or the heart of your lover, don't forget there are good memories about love to remember. Understand the mystery of love when it comes your way. Feel how it fills your heart. Pay it forward and give it away. Give it to the person who brought it to you. Give it to your world, especially the people around you. Treat people with love. Even when love leaves you or love leaves with pain, keep your heart open. For true love will surely come again. I'm done.
Wow, Charlie. Coincidentally, I thought I talk about love now. Some nice woman come to me for you. Charlie, how many of you remember Bakumura? I don't want to mention it.
Wow.
Okay, so
Hi.
but that was a very beautiful piece. What do you think about the piece?
It's been a long time I actually heard poetry, so I'm just so happy. That's why I'm just smiling.
You just made them fall in love with you, bro. That was beautiful.
Very
that's
good. Thank you.
So the question I was asking myself is, where has Nana Adakwa been with all his brilliance?
I'm around.
Around where?
I'm here to come again.
Around where?
I'm in Ashanti region right now. I'm from Kodo, but I've been to Accra on 2 occasions, like 1 or 2 occasions for such programs. I was in Rhetorical last year and last 2 years. Amazing, I saw you there.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Charlie, so what's happening?
I'm more of a writer. I'm more of a writer than a performer. I write more.
Okay, so where do you share your pieces?
Modern Ghana.
Okay.
I publish on Modern Ghana and also my social media handles.
Nice. So if you can drop those in the chat box, we'll be glad.
All right, I'll drop them.
All right. And you mentioned you're a teacher, you know. How do you relate your art to your students? Do you have something going on with them, trying to impart your art into them? Share with us.
Yeah. Actually, I am doing that because I teach in a senior high school. I teach English, so it is kind of related. And most of the times, my school wasn't having that Writers and Debaters Society, so I came here 4 years ago and I launched it. So we are doing what we've been going to the ultimate, the GH1 quiz and then the debate, high school debate. So at least small, we will get there.
Charlie, you force. You see, and that's the essence of being blessed of wielding this art. for you not to just have it and just claim fans. You understand? But then you imparting it into others, and wherever you get to your corner, you try to
some of my students are even great performers than myself. So we are hoping to train 1 or 2 people.
Charlie, great teacher you are, for real, Charlie. Enough salute. And when we trust that in time, those of us here too will take a trip down to Ashanti region when you've been made the regional director of education.
I may leave here. I may relocate. So that one there. But let's
happen, Charlie.
For sure.
Oh, okay, for real. It's up to you. Now can be a check. Okay, Charlie, thank you so much. That was beautiful. So, people, if you missed this lady right here, she's here tonight. Today, I'm going to catch her. Bakomora, 5 years. It's been 5 years since she's been missing. Yeah, Bakomora. Thank you very much. All right, so the phone will back to you. I told him.
Okay, so from Nana Dako, we are moving on to our lady in red. She's a model, an actress, a legal practitioner, and she loves me. She doesn't love Nazi. So I just want to go in.
The shade was real. Now.
Oh, for real? I see.
No, just joking. Okay.
So what's the next?
Hold up over here. Okay, so we are moving from a love poem from the previous poet to when love bruises you.
Hey,
the point where you need a bandage.
Wow. Beautiful.
So this next poem, title speaks for itself. It's called Bandage.
Bandage, nice.
Once a stranger touches the core of your soul, there is never a right time to depart, nor to say goodbye. This is how the story unfolds. Our last embrace melted tears in your eyes. You carried a piece of me with you, a piece that will never return. Like a thank you, borrowed and passed on to many, which will never find its way back to its owner. Once it's taken, it's gone with the wind. Your absence is felt deeply in the depth of my inner being. The very place you touched, left your mark, refilled with hope, is now emptied again. Old void recreated by a new one. Old wounds bruised all over again. With your thoughts balancing precariously on my brains, I pondered to myself, will love always be this vicious? The 3-letter words slipped off your tongue easily, making me feel safe whilst resting in your arms. Remember, we were 2 strangers, 2 outcasts, strangely interrelated, but our souls kissed each other. And I thought you wanted me forever. But our forever didn't last, and my good intentions didn't win. I remember I came in full, not knowing I'll be leaving empty. Your band-aid was supposed to heal the wounds of my past, supposed to serve as a covering, but it never uprooted the problem, but rather it numbed the pain. You left and showed no mercy. You no longer cared for my spirit. Even though you bandaged my scars, you bruised my soul. Bandage.
Yeah, Charlie, see that last line. I beg that last line again. Your last lines. I don't know what you've done. I beg that last line again. That last line. Did you hear that?
Okay, let me just read the whole last part. How about that?
Yeah, the last line.
But the last line, okay. Yeah. Even though you bandaged my scars, you bruised my soul.
Charlie. So first off, let me ask this. Was this piece born out of a personal experience? Because it sounds too deep to be a fiction or something you just imagine as a third person.
Oh no, it's not a fiction. Hey, and it's madam, not all a personal experience either.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit of experiences from other people, confided in me, a little bit of my experiences embedded into it. And it just basically centers around the encounterment with someone who initially happened to be a stranger. And you never expected that very person who happens to be a stranger can really impact you, especially on a spiritual level. But they did. And then the circumstances of life happens whereby you just have to depart And then you ask yourself, how can God put something together so beautifully? If it was going to end as if it never happened.
Charlie. This lady is super deep. I've heard her share her thoughts on socioeconomic issues, on Africa, Pan-Africanism and all, but on the topic of love and all, she's still very deep. Ekia Godin for you. And it's still the Ehalakasa online talk party. This happens each and every Friday, 6 to 7. And make sure every Friday, if you happen to pass by your phone, please do check out Ehalakasa and join the lyrical convocation. All right. So Ekia Godin, you be in Germany. Do you normally go on stage, or you just in your space?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. I'm linking up with I'm working on it. I'm linking up with a few poets from Berlin, and they have like their live poetry performances. So that's where I would like to, go on stage and perform. So I'm using this as a practice, to prepare myself. I think the line is bad. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
I think Nati's line is bad.
Let me show. Okay. Okay, so do you have something you are working on? Godin.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, I was asking if you have a piece you are working on, or EP or anything.
Yeah, I'm working on an EP, Love, Pain, Reform. So yeah, but it's still in process. So I'm working on it, showcased on my poem page. So you guys follow my poem page. I'll put my IG.
Put it there, your IG, Facebook. If you have YouTube, just put it there so that anybody who wants to follow you can do same. All right, thank you, Godin. Now we are done with our second performance. We are moving on to the final performance. We are starting with Nana Adaka.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can.
All right. Looking at what is happening today, we are doing something about the nation, Africa, Ghana to be precise. So my title is RIP. RIP. Now, when we hear RIP, what comes to mind is death, because we used to bid people to rest in peace. But this time, it's not about death, it's about something different, but we can relate it to death. All right, so I have titled this one RIP. And this is how it goes. This is the first time bidding RIP with pride, because RIP comes with sorrow. But this time, it is the power to rise. So before I start, I will say that pay attention not to the rhyme, but to the use of RIP. So I'll stress on, or I'll emphasize on R, and then I, and then P. That is the emphasis, not mainly the stress. All right. So I'm bidding RIP with pride, because my country is rich in poverty. It is disgusting to see our politicians relishing in power as they keep on robbing innocent people. But when there is time for election, they read interesting pledges and also make ridiculous, impossible promises. Oh, did our motherland give birth to real, impossible or irresponsible patriots, or the country is known for raising incompetent people. Because in my country, everything wrong or right is politicized, forgetting that this attitude really impedes progress. Again, in my country, the rich is powerful, while the poor incessantly remain in poverty. This is more than a poem because it represents innocent people and calls for everyone to rise in power so we can have equal rights to reduce injustice, please. Let us cause political tricks to rip in pieces. And after fixing everything, we will forever remain in peace. And after fixing everything, we will forever remain in peace. Shalom.
Rich in poverty, the one I captured. Rich in poverty.
My country is rich in poverty.
Rising incompetent people remain in poverty. RIP. Wow. Okay, so we are moving from RIP to Godin and Amaze. Who should I end with? Okay, so we are moving on to Amaze. Wendy?
Good choice.
Amaze. Amaze.
Thank you.
Yeah, your last performance.
Okay. The title of this book is called Better Way. Yeah. Assembly give me more check. I remember say crop. I share my swat check. Say my car, let me be my bro. I said, me say, boys, I buy ya quadro. I'm gonna pay you my day. Bet I show you 3 months. I'm gonna start so. I'm gonna do it. And so you baby or boko. A baby. It's a normal neutral. I'm gonna person do so. And someone person will be fro. I'm gonna pay the full. Nyame frewo. Where the poma will careful. 17 cities, 32 matches. Would could be 54,700. Hey, when a child, sir, they cancel one no year, no, or see, oh, that's a way, sir. So they simply the 3 cities, say the 60K, the and soon Yame, Mabo, Yame, Wouldn't Yame, oh, Papa, no, and I can't look to Sadis, I say, we see saying, and then Limpo in Momo, baby, Papa, you wouldn't break up a fuck or Jim too, which are way of borrow. PSA, Ubeke, the Casawunti, was what they start breaking, your food be a pie piano, food be a bonnet, Ubeke from Santine, Wabrabo Cankai, a Papua Pimpin Pampine, Yanum the one number young quine. What they say for with me 1 day, 2, would you see Swana being, make sure I say one gain. You penny for more country in Shima no creno, who penny ya obre, o penny for best, Sika Hotro. So one bring ya would ya own fire dream to home, say a kaye, Shima de Costro, more from our Obia pen and mono, we can't change the 2 baby mamma, who saw no, Obia peso GB, Amunya, he has seen Dimpa, ya bravo tosi, Obia dimbrika, assembly the can, it's in a board chain. Men kakasa kwan ube DHTA and so no cray back up se kon se ube hu no cray no na no cray no be ma fa hudie ititi na supem men ya ho akaka tie mi ye ya me pa kan say life no be cha-cha. Thank you.
Life no be cha-cha.
Charlie.
Okay, Natty, you are back.
Yeah, Charlie, but go on. I'll just mesmerized by that piece. It's loaded. A lot of advice. Yeah, a lot loaded with advice for especially young people Very beautiful piece that was. Very, very beautiful piece that was. Okay, so let the show continue, please.
All right, so before Ikia comes, I'll read the comment before we have Ikia. Okay, so from Owenni, thank you, Nana. Mr. Right versus the right man. From Ikia Godin. In the world to pretend, where do we find Mr. Right? At the right, at the left, or at the right? I adore this line. Nana the counselor from Owenni. Okay. Thanks, Natsi from Amaze. Welcome. Wakuma Yare. Wakuma Yare Wuhia. Hey, right. Aha, Wakuma Yare Wuhia Akukudo.
Wakuma Yare Wuhia Akukudro from Amaze.
Wakuma Yare Wuhia Akukudro.
You need
from another Amaze Global. From our winning. How beautiful. Okay. Mama Key decorated that, so I don't have to read that. From I am done. The mark of the master is to rise better masters. Good job, Nana. Not to be funny from our money. Oop, okay. Bandage. It be like the thin great golden way she wrote this piece. From I am done. Bandage and Pa from Nana. Okay, so you can find Goldine on Instagram at poetry_gold. Okay, follow me and let's sink into poetry. RIP, very creative piece from Onwini. I am done. Says really interesting poem by Nana Adakwa. Follow me on Facebook at Nana Adakwa, IG and Twitter _ Nana Adakwa. Okay. Hey, Amaze, you didn't drop yours, so how are we going to follow you? So these are all the comments we have for today. And we are ending. Natty, it's our special performer there, or?
Yes, it's here. I wanted her to give us the last.
Okay, so before she comes, let's have Godin.
Godin, yes.
Hey. Okay, so my last piece is called Baileys on Ice. Can we put up the image that I prepared for it, please?
I love Baileys.
You love Baileys, huh?
Who said I love Baileys?
I did.
Hey, boo.
I would have brought my glass along if I knew that we'd be having Baileys on ice.
Baby, don't worry. I'll perform it again next time, okay? Don't worry.
Okay, sure.
I'll take a sip for you too. So Baileys on Ice is basically the sequel to Fine Wine. For those of you who are not present at my last performance, just go on my page and you find the piece Fine Wine. So Baileys on Ice, let's go. Pour me something deep, sweet and soft. Pour me sexy in a glass. I get delighted when the vibes is nice. Good vibes, good energy, swirling and whirling. Take me to the edge of the slippery slope. That slope on the edge of ecstasy, where everything is high and chill, tempting and hot. High enough to get me lost in my imagination, no procrastination, inebriation, fire and ice. What's dancing in the rain when we can't stand to get wet? And what's dancing in the rain when we are too quick to wipe the drip of the outpourings? Letting go is all there is. Our bellies on ice and our tongue stuck out for a ride. Baileys on ice, my love. Tingling, all nice. Cold as ice. Our tongue can't wait to taste the creamy ride. Throat magic, creamy ice. Funneling down the slippery slope where the two fires collide. Baileys on ice.
Wow. Charlie, Baileys on ice. You messed up Bakomura's mind right now with your Baileys. And the piece itself was just smooth. Like
I'm just drooling. Oh, she's sipping. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Charlie, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Ekia Godin.
You're welcome.
All right, and tonight we've had super amazing guests here tonight. We've had I Am Done. We've had Dennis Dakuji. I see Dosa Rush also in the building tonight. I see Sejwa Jefferson. All right, so to give you another Baileys on ice, we have Bakomura, who has been gone for like 5 years. Today I found it.
Let it be on record that I'm doing this against my will. But because of Baileys on ice, I'm okay. This piece is called Illusions. Wow, I actually wrote this 8 years ago.
Wow.
I say goodbye. Goodbye to memories. Memories I never had. Memories only made in my head. I close the chapter to a life I never had. I had to walk alone when in reality I wasn't. I put the past behind me when I had no past. I was just existing with no regard to time.
So tonight, may it not be that you just exist, but may it be that you get to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to live. Very important. And as we close the chapter with a goodbye from Bakomura, just remember these words. Sip some Baileys on ice. Get some love going on. Do something crazy with the community like Nana Dakwa is doing. And be amazing, like amazing has always been. And always remember, Ehalakasa, it always lives in you. And as it lives in you, never let that thing living inside of you die.
Man.
You understand? So remember to live. So, Charlie, my name is Natiogli. I've done this with the ever gorgeous Efumwa. And salutes to all of you. Special one to Nana Dakwa, to Ogongoni and Maze, whom we've missed. Salutes also to Ekia Godin. Deep like that, all of you are super amazing tonight. And thank you all so much for joining in. Mama Makida, always consistent. Much love from this side. Administrator, salutes to administrator. Also, Kwesi has been in for some time. I salute you, sir. Dennis Dakuji, Dosa Rush, salutes, bro. Amazing. And Sejwa Jefferson, who was on a few weeks ago as well. Charlie, thank you so much. So the link will be left open for about 5 minutes, or okay, it's 5 minutes. When it's 7:10, yes, then we are done. So the party is still going on. I see Akia sipping on her Baileys with